From 6th class. Today our project is force and law of motion. Force, push or pull, effect of force. It can change the shape or size. Start moving, stop moving. Acceleration or deceleration. Balance force. Force that are equal in size, opposite in direction are called balance force. మనం ఒక రాయి తీసుకొని రెండు వైపులు తాడు కట్టి ఒకే ఫోర్స్ పెట్టి లాగితే అది ఇటువైపు జరగదు. దాన్ని మనం బ్యాలెన్స్ ఫోర్స్ అంటాం. అన్బ్యాలెన్స్ ఫోర్స్ is a force that are equal in size, opposite in direction and are not equal in size. మనం ఒక రాయి తీసుకొని రెండు వైపుల తాడు కట్టి ఒకవైపు తక్కువ ఫోర్స్ పెట్టి ఒకవైపు ఎక్కువ ఫోర్స్ పెట్టి లాగితే తక్కువ ఉండే ఫోర్స్ ఎక్కువ ఉండే ఫోర్స్ వైపు వస్తుంది. దాన్నే మనం అన్బ్యాలెన్స్ ఫోర్స్ అంటాం. థ్యాంక్ యూ. నెక్స్ట్ మై ఫ్రెండ్.
Good morning to all. I am Shikla from 9th class. My topic is force and laws of motion. First of all, frictional force. Frictional force is a force generated by two surfaces that contact and slide against each other. Types of frictional force. There are 4 types of frictional force. First one, static friction. Static friction is a force that keeps an object at rest. For example, this box in the state of rest. That means here static friction is applied. Next, sliding friction. Sliding friction means that opposes to create two surfaces contaction. This box in state of rest. When it is in motion, this sliding friction is applied. Next, rolling friction. Rolling friction is a force that freely rolls in a surface. For example, this is a cylindrical object. It rolls freely in a surface. This is called rolling friction. Next, fluid friction. Fluid friction is a force that opposes to take or like liquids and gases. For example, aeroplane is flying in a sky and smoke coming out behind it. That is fluid friction. Next, Newton laws. Newton further studied Galileo's ideas on force and motion, presented 3 fundamental laws. These 3 laws is also known as Newton's 3 laws of motion. First one, Newton's first law. If any object at rest, it will stay at rest. If it is in motion, it will remains in motion. For example, this car in the state of rest. When I apply some force, it moves. Another external force means tree. It gives some force to the car because this car stops because of that tree giving more force of the car. Next, inertia. This coin wants to stay at rest. I kick the cardboard. It became at the rest position. Thank you.
Good morning to all. I am Shikla from 9th class. Today my topic is force and laws of motion. Newton's second law of motion. It is stated that the rate of the change of the momentum of the body is directly proportional to force applied and take place in the same direction in which the force acts. For example, take one trolley and put some amount of mass. It can easily move because the mass is less, acceleration is high. That's why it can move easily. We put more mass, it can able to move because mass is high, acceleration is less. That's why it can't move. Next, Newton's third law of motion. Every action there is equal and opposite reaction. ఇతను బోట్లో ఉన్నాడు. బోట్లో నుంచి ఇసుకలోకి వెళ్తున్నాడు. ఇసుకలో కాలు పెట్టినప్పుడు ఈ బోట్ అనేది వెనక్కి వెళ్తుంది. దాన్ని మనం రియాక్షన్ అంటాం. ఇతను కాలు పెట్టిందని యాక్షన్ అంటాం. నెక్స్ట్, మొమెంటమ్ ఆఫ్ బాడీ. P is equals to mv. The momentum P of an object is defined as the product of its mass m and velocity v. Next, conservation of momentum. For 2 or more bodies in an isolated system acting upon each other, their total momentum remains constant unless external force is applied. Total momentum before collision and after collision is the same. Thank you. Next, my friend will continue.
Today I am studying 7th class. My topic is force and laws of motion. Example of Newton's first law. If a car at rest remains unless external force acts on it. If a car moves, it tends to be in motion. Unusual force apply act on it. For example, a car అనేది రెస్ట్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు రెస్ట్లో ఉంటుంది. ఏదైనా ఎక్స్టర్నల్ ఫోర్స్ అప్లై అయితేనే అది మోషన్లోకి వచ్చేస్తుంది. నెక్స్ట్, సెకండ్ లా ఆఫ్ మోషన్. For second law of motion, they take a car and truck. If we apply some amount of force, car it moves. But if we apply some amount of force, truck it would not move. Do we have some more extra force act on the truck it moves. For example, కార్ అనేది ఎప్పుడైనా స్టార్ట్ అయినప్పుడు కొంతమంది వచ్చి దొబ్బుతారు కదా, అప్పుడు దొబ్బినప్పుడు ఇక్కడ మూవ్ అవుతుంది. ఇక్కడ 4 మెంబర్స్ని ఎగ్జాంపుల్గా తీసుకున్నాం. అదే 4 మెంబర్స్ ట్రక్ని ఎప్పుడైనా ముందుకు దొబ్బినప్పుడు వెళ్ళదు. ఎందుకు వెళ్ళదంటే తక్కువ మాస్ ఉంటుంది, ఎక్కువ మాస్ ఉండడం వల్ల వెళ్ళదు. దానికంటే ఇంకా ఎక్కువ మంది వచ్చి ముందుకు దొబ్బితే వెళ్తుంది. Thank you.
I am Mahini Priya from 9th class. Today we will discuss about structure of an atom. First we will discuss about what is an atom. Smallest particle of a chemical element is called an atom. The word atom is derived from Greek language. Atom means indestructible. We can say atom is the smallest thing in the universe. Positive charge and negative charge are the main things in the atom. If positive charge is more than the atom, then it is called positive ion. If negative charge is more than the atom, then it is called negative ion. If both charges are equal, they become electrically neutral atom. Next, charging particles in matter. Charging particles in matter. Electrons, protons, neutrons. When two objects are put together, they become electrically charged. The opposite charge also attract each other. Next, Thomson's model of an atom. Thomson's atomic model was also called the plum pudding model or the watermelon model. The embedded electrons resembled the seeds of a watermelon, while the watermelon's lead mass represents the positive charge distribution. Black seeds represents the negative charge distribution. The magnitude of positive charge and negative charge are equal. An atom of a whole is electrically neutral. Next, Thomson's drawbacks. Thomson didn't explain anything about the nucleus. That's why this model was failed. Next, Rutherford atomic model. Gold foil experiment. This is radioactive element. This is gold foil. This is fluorescent screen. Fluorescent screen means zinc sulfate screen. This phase was also called vacuum. The size of the nucleus is very small as compared to the size of the atom. Most of the alpha particles were passed straight to the foil without any deflection, but some particles were deflected. These concluded the size of the atom is empty. That's why this model was failed. Next, Rutherford drawbacks. This is electrons, protons, neutrons. Protons అనేది ఎక్కువ మాస్ కలిగి ఉంటుంది. ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ తో కంపేర్ చేస్తే ఇవి ఎందుకు లోపలే ఉంటాయంటే ఇవి ఎందుకు బయట తిరుగుతూ ఉంటాయి? ప్రోటాన్స్ అనేటివి ఎక్కువ మాస్ కలిగి ఉంటాయి. ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ తో కంపేర్ చేస్తే ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ అనేటివి కంటిన్యూస్ గా న్యూక్లియస్ చుట్టూ తిరుగుతూ ఉండడం వల్ల ఇవి ఎనర్జీ అనేది లాస్ అయ్యి న్యూక్లియస్ మీద పడాలి. బట్ అది హ్యాపెన్ అవ్వలేదు. ఎందుకంటే ప్రోటాన్స్ అనేది ప్రోటాన్స్ అనేది పాజిటివ్ ఛార్జ్ కలిగి ఉంటుంది, ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ అనేటివి నెగిటివ్ ఛార్జ్ కలిగి ఉంటారు. కాబట్టి ఈ రెండు అట్రాక్ట్ అవ్వవు, కాబట్టి ఇది హ్యాపెన్ అవ్వలేదు. కాబట్టి మోడల్ అనేది ఫెయిల్ అయిపోయింది. నెక్స్ట్ మై ఫ్రెండ్ విల్ కంటిన్యూ. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Good morning to all. I am Aishwarya from 8th class. Today I will discuss about Bohr's model of an atom. According to the Bohr's atomic model, a small positively charged nucleus is surrounded by the revolving negatively charged electrons in fixed orbit. He concluded that the electrons will have more energy if it is located away from the nucleus, whereas electrons will have less energy if it is located near the nucleus. Atom has nucleus in the center. Electrons revolve around the nucleus. Certain special orbits is known as discrete orbits of electrons allowed inside the atom. While revolving discrete orbits of electrons do not radiate energy, these orbits or shells are called energy levels. These orbits or shells are represented by the letters K, L, M, N, or the numbers n is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. Distribution of electrons in different shells. The first shell can hold up to 2 electrons. The second shell can hold up to 8 electrons. The third shell can hold up to 18 electrons. And so on. The general formula of nth shell can in principle hold up to 2n square electrons. Composition of first 18 elements. Name of the elements: hydrogen. Hydrogen name of the elements H. Atomic number 1. Number of protons 1. Number of neutrons. Number of electrons 1. Distribution of electrons K, L, M. K shell 1 electron. L shell, M shell, N shell. Valency 1. Helium. Name of element He. Atomic number 2. Number of protons 2. Number of neutrons 2. Number of electrons 2. Distribution of electrons K, L, M, N. K shell 2 electrons. L shell, M shell, N shell. Valency 0. Helium. Name of element Li. Atomic number 3. Number of protons 3. Number of neutrons 4. Number of electrons 3. Distribution of electrons K, L, M. K shell
2 electrons. L shell 1 electron. M shell N shell. Valency 1. Beryllium. Name of element Be. Atomic number 4. Number of protons 4. Number of neutrons 5. Number of electrons 4. Distribution of electrons K element. K shell 2 electrons. L shell 2 electrons. M shell N shell. Valency. Valency is the combining capacity of element with other element. Octet configuration. Every atom possesses 8 electrons in its outermost stereo. Atom combine into 2 ways: ionic bond by transfer of electrons, covalent bond by mutual sharing of electrons.